I very rarely say this, but this would be one of the Gospels. You really don't need a homily. It's just the woman putting in, 2 pennies into the treasury gets highly complimented. It really doesn't need a lot of explanation. It's just a powerful little story. They pay me to say something, so I have to say something. You might have noticed a change that's happened over, let's say, about the 15 or 16 years that I've been here, that period of time. And it's happened slowly. When I was first here, the mailman would come with 1 or 2 plastic bins worth of mail. All sorts of mail. Now, he arrives maybe 5 or 6 pieces of mail in a rubber band. That's just how the mail service has changed because of electronic mail. I might get 3 pieces of mail from the diocese every day, 15 years ago. Now, I might get 1 letter a year. It's all done on the cell phone, on the computer. Just a change has happened. But there is 1 piece of mail that does come faithfully. If there's only like 5, ask Gerard here. It might be like the mail's this big, but there's always 1 request for money. Always. And usually it's from a charity of some sort. Usually, though not always, from a religious charity. Like old congregations of nuns have no younger women bringing in money. They find a young nun, but they have 1,000 old nuns who are, their pensions sorely underfunded, and they're always looking for help. And I'm sure it's legitimate, but you can't give to everything, neither can you. You get those requests for charity too, especially at this time of the year. How do you respond to that? You make a distinction in my mind. There's a difference between a donation and a sacrifice. To most of those causes, I make a donation. So do you. A small check, $10, $20. If I think it's legitimate, maybe I know somebody, whatever. But that donation helps them. Helps them. But it doesn't change me. $5, $10 is not going to change my life. My budget can handle a $5 or $10 donation. That's not going to change me. That's just a donation. A drop in the bucket. It helps them, but it doesn't change me. A sacrifice, by contrast, is when I say, and you say, this is a legitimate need. Maybe that's some personal impact on my life. I know somebody who has that disease or whatever. And you write a check, maybe for a significant amount of money. A lot more than a $5 bill. And maybe that breaks the budget a little bit for the next week or 2. That was money I could have used over here. Now I'm going to give to that charity. That's a sacrifice. Not only does that help them, it changes me. That's when it's a sacrifice. When it comes from the heart, instead of just what's a couple spare dollars. That changes me. And that's when it goes from just, nice to a spiritual act that touches the core of my life. Now, some people would say writing a check that you can't afford is foolish. That woman's foolish. That's all the money she has. That's not foolish. That's faith. That God will provide. That's what the first reading was about. God will take care of you. When you approach it with faith instead of, well, it's a couple bucks, I don't care. Because it changes you. And that comes from faith. And it leads to a true sense of spiritual poverty. That I don't need all the stuff over in that rectory. I don't. I can travel a lot more lightly and be a lot more generous. But until I take that risk to maybe write a little bigger check than I otherwise would have, I'm still stuck with, I have this many coats and this many pair of shoes and this many, see how that happens when you live by faith and take the risk, it changes you. And it's not just a donation, it's a sacrifice, and it's spiritual, not just monetary. And with the holidays coming up, we're going to get even more mail saying, help this out, and they're all legitimate, I hope. See, Jesus said the rich were coming, putting in their donation, or the gospel writer said the rich were coming. They weren't rich. They were actually poor, bad poor. And the woman, it said she was a poor widow. Actually, she was very rich. She had faith. And that faith drives her life. Are you rich or poor? Let us stand, my friends, and we'll profess our